Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Alright, this is another one. Edo 2020. On this one it says Obaseki Iyamu orders to sign peace accord Tuesday. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Professor Mahmood Yakubu, said on Thursday all the governorship candidates for the September 19 election in Edo State would sign a peace accord. Yakubu, who disclosed this during the daily media briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in Abuja, said the exercise would take next Tuesday. He also disclosed that about 17,000 ad hoc staff would be recruited for the election. Obaseki of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and his All Progressive Congress (APC) rival Pastor Osage Iyamu are among the candidates taking part in the election. Yakubu said, "I can only assure you of the efforts that we are making to ensure there is no violence. A couple of weeks ago, we were in Benin City. What did we go there to do? First, to speak with officials of INEC, and I invited the electoral officers from all the 18 local government areas to our meeting. Thereafter, I had an engagement with the representatives of all the security agencies in Benin, from the police to the SSS to the security and civil defense, even the prison service and the fire service. We had an engagement with the state COVID-19 response in Benin, and then we visited His Majesty the Oba of Benin. At the meeting, His Majesty promised us that he was going to invite some of the candidates in the election and speak to them on the importance of peaceful conduct, and I am happy to say that he did that. But in addition, I carried a message to His Royal Majesty from the National Peace Committee led by our respectable former head of state, General Abdulsalami Abubakar. The National Peace Committee, just like INEC and every conscientious Nigeria, is also concerned about the fear of violence in elections, and then the National Peace Committee is organizing the signing of a high-profile peace accord in Benin on Tuesday next week. So we leave for Benin this weekend. We will hold a stakeholders meeting with all the candidates and party civil society groups, the media, everybody on Monday. Then on Tuesday, we will now witness the signing of the peace accord. I hope that this effort that we are making will lead to the kind of outcome that we are talking about. All right, this is another great one. I think I would like to commend the INEC chairman on this one. Well, what we have been clamoring for is a better governance, a better election, a free and fair election at that. That is what we have been praying for, because the way the candidates and the members of every other of the parties are taking this is becoming, in fact, is becoming a thing of do or die, of which might result to violence and no brutal killing of individuals. So that is what we are praying against, and thank God for the advice and the bringing together of these so-called politicians, these so-called candidates. These are candidates so that they will be able to make peace come Edo gubernatorial election September 19, 2020. Okay, and it is gathered that a lot of people would, in the first place, a lot of people are trying to commit a lot of offenses. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has accused a national commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) of colluding with the All Progressive Congress (APC) to rig the September 19 Edo governorship election. This is coming barely 2 weeks after the APC accused resident electoral commissioner (REC) for Akwa Ibom State Mike Igeni of holding meetings with PDP candidate Governor Godwin Obaseki to manipulate the election in his favor. PDP's National Publicity Secretary Kola Ologbondiyan, at an interactive session with journalists in Abuja, said the party had information that the National Commissioner was being used by APC to manipulate local government SPOs who will conduct the next week's election to favor the party during the election. Meanwhile, we have information and we want INEC to speak out on the allegation that one of its national commissioners is being used by Adams Oshiomhole and Osagyeze Iyamu to manipulate SPOs and local government SPOs in respect of the election of September 19, and we are challenging Professor Mahmood Yakubu to speak out on this matter. Meanwhile, it is not enough for one character to sit down in Edo State and point accusing fingers. We are talking about what we have heard, especially as it concerns manipulations in INEC, and we are asking Professor Yakubu Mahmood to speak to it. Well, we also heard that he is busy changing the list of ad hoc staff recruiting by INEC and collecting names from Iyamu and the former national chairman of APC, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, and reflecting such new names in the INEC list among those who will work for the commission on election day. Well, that is the game of politics for you. Well, a lot of things will definitely happen when it comes to politics, but what we are praying for is that the good Lord will choose the right person. In fact, because the people of Edo State actually know who they want to govern them, so why can't we just allow these people to choose the right person, the person that will make them smile, the person that will turn around things for good? And that is what we see to it. Yes, so meanwhile, my people, let me have your take on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. That is if you have not done so. Thanks always.